Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're looking now at question 7 on the 2008 Grade 10 Cayley contest. In the diagram, what is the perimeter of the polygon PQRST? Alright. There we go. Oh, I suppose technically my quick drawing should jump down to a point. Alright, so what have we got? We've got a few things labeled 7, 6, 3. The dashed lines indicate that PQ and QR are the same length, so that'll be 3. And we've got some right angles, which to me suggests we break this up into a rectangle and then, a right angle triangle. So, let's get a copy of this picture going that we can mark up. And we'll see what we can do. Now we want the perimeter, not the area, although I think you have enough information to do both if you really wanted to. Do a little bit of extra work on the problem. Because you never know. Next year they might ask for the area of something that looks like this. It's always good once you've done a contest to go back to a few questions that you liked and figure out a little bit more, generalize them, or ask a slightly different question. Okay, so right angles, right angles, right angles. So we'll put a right angle down here. And since it's a rectangle, that means PQ and T to, I don't know, let's call this guy U, they've got to be the same. So they'll be 3. And we know these two are 3. And actually, if I drop another right angle here, I get 3. Now this whole length PT is 6. And that'll tell me that this is 3. And so now this is 3. And I know this whole length is 7. So that tells me that US is 4. And now I've got a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Although if we didn't know that, we can just observe, well, by Pythagoras. SR squared is RU squared plus US squared, which will be 3 squared plus 4 squared, 9 plus 16, 25. I'm going to take the square root of both sides. SR is root 25, or 5. However, realizing that it's a Pythagorean triple 3, 4, 5 would have meant that I don't have to do any of this calculation, and I'm done a lot faster. Okay, now we want the perimeter. So that's 3. I'm using color just to make sure I don't overcount 3, and then a 3, and then a 5, so that's 11 so far. 7 here. So that's 18, plus 6 is 24. The only thing we actually had to figure out was RS, but it did take us a little while. And so perimeter, what did I say? It was 24, right? 12 and 12. Perimeter is 24. Is 24 one of the possible answers? I hope so. There it is. It's A. All right. Onward to question number 8.